Hey guys, alright, so welcome to the very first time that you've ever seen my bare face. This is me. I don't have anything on right now. I just have my moisturizer, my C-Firma Day Serum, and an SPF, and that's it. So what I'm going to do for you guys today is just do a review or a first impressions of the Missha Cushion Cover Foundation. I got a request from a subscriber. Thank you so much for requesting me to do this video. She wanted me to do a few cushion foundation reviews, and I thought that was an awesome idea. I know that cushion foundations in America are kind of like, they've been around for a little bit, but here in Korea, like that's where it originated. So there's so many different cushion foundations available for you guys. This one specifically was only $8. So I am praying to the foundation gods that this stuff is awesome so I can recommend it to you guys because it's affordable. In my opinion, $8 is a very, very fair price for a foundation. I've also never used a cushion foundation before, like ever. So this is my first shot, and let's just get right into it. I want to talk about the claims really quickly. It has an SPF of 50 and it's a PA+++. I am in the shade 21, and it says that it's good for wrinkle care, whitening, and UV blocking. So I do want to clarify, whitening here in Korea, it doesn't mean like lightening of the skin. It just means that you're going to get a more even complexion, so it's going to minimize hyperpigmentation and things of that sort. So that's a really good thing for my skin type because, as you can see, there is some hyperpigmentation going on. And then it says that it will help you achieve flawless skin, long-lasting makeup. It says that it will, what does it say? It absorbs sweat and sebum, leaving makeup to last longer. So that's good for us oilier or combination skin girls. If it can soak up that oil and that excess sebum, I'm down with it. You know, if this can last all day, I mean, time will tell. We'll see. I'll do some check-ins later to let you guys know, but that would be excellent. And then it says it includes bamboo water and fruit extract to provide moisture, and it also has witch's hazel extract, which soothes and calms the skin. So I'm assuming that that means this would be really good for people who are sensitive or with redness. So those are the claims. I'm just gonna jump right on into it. So let's open up this guy. I'm really excited and I'm kind of nervous. Ooh, it's pretty. All right, so it looks like this. It's really, really pretty. Oh, that would just look so nice on my vanity. Oh, I'm so excited. I open it up. You get this lovely mirror. Ooh, sorry. You get this great mirror. You get this little cushion. The cushion, it just, I mean, there's nothing too special about it. It's kind of like microfiber on the bottom. It feels really, really nice. And then let's just open this guy up. Oh God, remove the sticker. Okay, let's do that. And one tip actually that I heard from another YouTuber is that when you have cushion foundations, make sure that every once in a while when you store it, you're not just storing it upright like this. Make sure that you flip it over every once in a while so that the product that seeps to the bottom actually goes to the top of the cushion, and that will help you get more wear out of your product. Yeah, pretty cool, right? So this is what it looks like. I hope it's a good match. I am going to zoom you guys in. I'm a little nervous for this one. Okay. Welcome to my face. Yeah, so I am going to prep the skin. Let's prep this half of my face with a primer. Do not laugh at me, okay? Disclaimer, like, please don't laugh at me for this. But I'm going to use my teeny sample of the Professional. This is my all-time favorite primer. It fills in the pores wonderfully. I do have larger pores, and it helps my oil stay under control. But I don't really have access to Benefit over here, so I'm kind of out of luck. And there's also another primer by Innisfree, a no sebum primer by Innisfree that I can't wait to get my little hands on. It's supposed to be a dupe for this, so I will let you guys know. Let me know in the comment section down below if you would like a dupe video like this or that. I can totally do that for you. So I'm just going to apply, if I can get any out, this teeny little pea-sized amount. We're gonna just put it into the skin. I don't know how YouTubers do this. This is hard. Like talking and concentrating and, you know, this is really difficult, guys. YouTubers don't get enough credit for what they do. Okay. So now that we have that side under control, let's jump right on into the compact. So I'm going to take the compact and I'm going to, it's a pretty good amount. Okay. I'm really nervous, guys. This is like a whole new level for me. Okay. And if I'm looking down, it's because I have a mirror. Just gonna tap it in. That's a pretty good match, you guys. I'm really excited about this. And when you're doing your foundation, make sure to not forget your ears. People are always forgetting their ears and it drives me crazy. And take it down the neck. So I'm just patting this into the skin, as you can see. Again, I've never used a cushion foundation before. Okay, let's look at that. That looks great. Oh my gosh. I'm looking in the mirror and it looks really, really nice. The coverage is much better than I thought it was going to be. Much better. Okay, let's do the forehead. Don't forget the forehead, babe. Okay, so that looks really awesome. I wonder if you can build this. Okay, I'm gonna do the other side of my face and maybe add some more coverage. I don't know. If I'm doing this wrong, will someone leave a comment in the comment section down below like, girl, you need help. You're doing this wrong. Oh my gosh, you guys, this looks really good. I can't believe I'm still this like zoomed into you guys. This is kind of embarrassing, huh? Okay guys, so that is one full layer of the Magic Cushion Foundation. I am gonna see if I am able to build this up in any areas. I'm just curious if the coverage will build on top of itself, you know? It seems to build nicely. I'm pretty impressed. Okay guys, so that is my application of this product. I am going to jump off of camera, I'm going to finish up the rest of my makeup, and then I will be right back. Okay guys, so I have just applied all of my makeup off of camera, taken my hair down, and I think that this foundation looks really, really good. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys think, but so far so good. I haven't found that it has clung to any of my dry patches whatsoever. I do get dry. I do have combination skin, so in general, I will get dry around like this area, like around my mouth, but then I'll be oily around my nose and my forehead, and the oil is not coming through, and I am not very dry at all. I will, I guess, walk you through some of the products that I did use for this look, just to give you a conclusive idea about what I put on my face and how I achieved this. So you already saw I used the Professional in this half of my face to prime, and then I added the Cushion Compact Foundation by Missha. I only did one layer, except in this general area where I did two. I can't honestly tell the difference between the 2 layers and the 1 layer. It feels very skin-like. I don't feel like I have a ton of makeup on my face, which is great. It is not seeping in to my fine lines, and it's not exaggerating pores. It's not exaggerating texture. I think the coverage of this is excellent. It's like a semi-matte finish, like a dewy matte finish kind of. I'm really enjoying this foundation so far, you guys. On top of it, I put from the Face Shop the Oil Clear Compact. This is a setting powder. So I did set my face. If I don't set my face as a combination oily person, I don't care what foundation it is, it will be off by the end of the day. So I wanted to specifically add these 2 products just to see, like, with the products that I use on a daily basis, how this foundation will hold up. And then on the lips, I have NARS Bound. Okay, is it just me, or anytime you guys hear the word bound, you think of that Kanye West song? It can't be the only one. So yes, this is the Velvet Lip Glide in Bound. On my eyes, I have the Maybelline Colossal Volume Mascara, which you guys know I am obsessed with. I have the Jaclyn Hill and Becca Cosmetics highlighter in Champagne Pop on my cheeks. And then for my, my face, I have the... I have the NARS Laguna bronzer, and then I have Dolce Vita and Blasphemy as a mix on my cheeks as a blush. So yeah, I will leave all of those products linked in the description box down below, like I do for every single video. Feel free to use my links. If you do, just know that I do get a little bit of a kickback, and every single dollar that I do get from those links are going right back into my channel. Purchasing new products, I'm not on any PR list, so acquiring these things is going to be a lot slower without the additional income. So if you are using my links, thank you so much. It really goes a long way. But yeah, with that tangent over, I then set my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter. This is my favorite setting spray. I use it almost every day. And then just on the eyebrows, it's the Brow Definer by Anastasia Beverly Hills in taupe. And then from a brush point of view, what did I use? I used the Eco Tools blush brush. This is one of my all-time favorites. I love it. It is so good. And then for bronzer, I used the 135 by MAC, which is my favorite brush to use for bronzer. I think those are all the products I use for my face. But yeah, so that is it for now. I am going to sign off, and then I will do some check-ins through the rest of the day to kind of give you my feedback on how this foundation wears. Alright guys, so I have had this Missha foundation packed on my face for about 3 hours now. It's 3:45 p.m. currently, and it is looking really good. I'm impressed with how it's holding up. I didn't mention before, but all of my products on top laid really well on top of the foundation. Everything blended out really nicely. I didn't find skipping or patchiness or any of that whatsoever. It's still there, like all my bronzer is still intact. My makeup is still looking really good and really fresh. With some foundations, at the 3-hour mark for me is when they start to like break down and my T-zone gets a little bit oily. So the fact that I'm not oily yet, I'm really excited, and I don't really see too much of a difference between the non-primed side and the primed side. I want to say I'm actually liking the non-primed side better. What do you think? I don't think that the texture is emphasized as much over here, but it's not like sinking in. I don't like feel like it's caking up on my skin. There's no dry patches around my mouth, around my nose. It's not clinging in like the crevice here of my nose. I mean, this foundation is really impressing me. So I will come back in a few hours and give you some additional thoughts. And yeah, this is doing really good. Hey guys, so I'm just here for another check-in. It is 7 o'clock right now. This makeup has been on my face for 6 hours. I have not touched up whatsoever. It's still looking pretty good for the most part. It's starting to break down in my T-zone area, which is to be expected for most foundations with my skin type. I am getting slightly oily in between my eyebrows, along the nose, chin, and forehead area. But the cheeks are surprisingly looking really good still. My blush, bronzer, and highlighter have not moved. It's not really sinking into any fine lines. My pores still are not exaggerated, and it is still on my face 6 hours later. So, so far so good. I have one more check-in to go. It will be my final check-in at 8 hours, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, so it has been almost 8 hours. It's almost 9 o'clock, and I have formulated my full opinions of this foundation by Missha, and I am ready to share with you what I think. So basically, this foundation for me, I have oily combination type skin, T-zone being very oily, and then the cheeks being more dry. So I found that this foundation didn't cling to any of my dry patches. I found that through the day, it wore exceptionally well. The coverage did not transfer off, which is a really big positive for me because that happens with a lot of my foundations. I will experience transfer. I mean, how many times have you gone to like take off your shirt and you see like a foundation foundation like streak, right? So I didn't find any transfer with this stuff whatsoever. I did find that it started to cake up and bunch up and break up around the mouth area, like my chin and around the corners of my mouth. I actually didn't find that it broke up around my nose though, or in between my eyebrows. So it's very, very strange. I'm curious if it's because I was just talking a lot today, if that was the case, but it was weird, you know, where it broke up and where it didn't. I would say that it started deteriorating around the 5 to 6 hour mark. So for me, that's actually really good. Like, that's a relatively long wear foundation. This is not something that I would want to wear all day long. This would be something that I would want to wear if I'm going to lunch with the girls, or if I'm getting coffee, or if I'm going to be wearing this for anywhere from 1 to 4 hours. I think this is a phenomenal product. I think this is probably something too that you can get away with while you're outside, like gardening or doing things around the house. I think that it would be really good for you because it does have an SPF of 50, so you're really protecting your skin. And the coverage of this stuff was like surprisingly good. I realized through my day that I forgot to put on concealer, and like I don't have any darkness under my eyes. Like, it covered everything all day long. So from a coverage perspective, this stuff is incredible, especially again for that $8 price tag. I mean, overall, I think that this product is a winner. From a first impressions point of view. I will say that just before I filmed, I did blot my T-zone just to see how it would work or if it would transfer. There was absolutely no transfer. It blotted beautifully. So I think that if you brought your like powder, if you are more oily, it would soak up a lot of the oil, but not soak up the product, and it would look really, really nice. So I just used my oil compact, the oil clear from the Face Shop, and it really, I think it looks really, really good. So what I want to do with this foundation though is I want to test it out for a few more weeks, try it in a few different ways, use different products with it, and give you a full blown out review. But just from a first impressions perspective, I am a big, big fan. So right now, the Missha foundation gets a thumbs up from me, and that is it. That is my first review. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me. If you like this kind of video and me embarrassing myself and putting myself out there for the world to see, give me a thumbs up, please. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already by hitting that big red button down below and ringing that bell so you never miss a future video from me. I make videos every Tuesday and Thursday, and that might go up to 3 times a week. We will see. But yes, until next time, guys, thanks again, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.